Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Before I start this video, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's being said. Because just like in the courts, sometimes it takes for the lawyer or the district attorney to cross-examine for you to really understand what you're listening to. Let's go.
So I opened the door and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Jarule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bro, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothered him. He tried to bum rush me, I grabbed him and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Jarule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Jay, that's my cousin. He know me well. You know, and Puff was like, yo, Jay, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room. There's a lot of freaking going on.
Notice how Gene Deal put the extra aggression on to prove his point. He was trying to get in the room. I told him he wasn't going in the room. So let me get this straight. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Prior to this, because I'm not going through all those videos, Gene Dill and Diddy was in the adult store getting sex toys. And he mentioned how Diddy went and bought some butt plugs and some other toys. Go gadget, go. Prior to I got 100 guns, 100 clips, nigga, I'm from New York, Jarule and Diddy meeting up. Do y'all be listening and hearing what I'm hearing? So now they gets to the hotel. Knock, knock. Who's there? Jarule's cousin. So Jarule's cousin comes in the hotel room. And Gene Dill starts tussling with him. Body slams him on the piano. Drags him back and forth throughout the hotel room. Boom, 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 boom. Scuffling. Boom, 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 boom. Meanwhile, Jarule and Diddy runs out of the room. In a bathrobe. This is all according to what Gene Dill was saying. They come out of the room in their bathrobes. Are you not entertained? So meanwhile, while Jarule and Diddy was in the room practicing Brokeback Mountain, according to Gene Dill was willing to give his life to protect Diddy and what he was doing in that bedroom. Yeah, just take a moment of silence and just think. Just think about what is being said. Think about it. These niggas aided and abetted everything that Diddy was doing. That's why they giving y'all bits and pieces to stories. Because they got to make sure that they manufacture these stories and make sure these stories are not too incriminating on them. When I sit back and I think about P. Diddy, he right across the street from Africa Bambaataa. The only difference is that we ain't have no kids come out and come forward and say with the same story, with the same allegations that I came forward with. All we hear is adults. We hear rumors of the kids. We hear rumors. Nobody has owned up to that, but yet and still, let's not stray too far away and then really sit back and analyze. Gene Dill was body slamming niggas in hotel rooms. Now, I noticed Jarule said he was going to sue 50 Cent when he repeated it for slander. But he didn't say nothing about suing Gene Dill. Things that make you go, You have to question the integrity of these men. If y'all didn't see the last video that I just did on Roger Barnes, Diddy's other bodyguard, y'all need to see that video. That's the one prior to this one. When you sit back and analyze and start breaking down what these dudes be saying, they was down with every bit of dirt and willing to die for Diddy while he was doing this dirt. And now, for whatever selfish reasons, niggas is sitting up there trying to destroy this man, and I don't get it. When niggas like Little Rod was in the room, and all of the rest of these other dudes, like the singing group that Diddy had with them brothers that was on Vlad, I need for y'all to understand, Diddy has 24-hour security. Security. When Day 26, that's the name of the group, when they all went on Vlad, did you see the way that brother woke up? Or rather, he described how he just woke up screaming. And all of them dudes, you got a group of 5 or 6 niggas and they all start crying together. I just want to ask y'all a question. Who was doing security that day? In many of these days, when Diddy was having his way, a lot of these dudes, they remind me of the dudes that's around Africa Bambaataa. Y'all ever ask yourself a question? Why is there still dudes running around with Africa Bambaataa? Still claiming the Zulu Nation? And they all know for the fact that Bambaataa is just like Diddy? Even worse? I just want y'all to understand something. Why these niggas be trying to paint a picture of Puff to make him the ugly dude that he is, I'm not here to save Puff. I just think that some of these dudes deserve the same cell, the same the same penalty that Diddy got. Some of these niggas deserve it too. Because there's a whole lot more that's not really being said. Remember, for everything that Diddy did behind the door, there was a nigga like Gene Dill standing in front of the door, making sure that you wasn't going to get the Diddy. Jarule cousin told Gene, I got to get in that room. And Gene Dill told him, over my dead body. Are you not entertained? Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you on the run and stay dangerous at the same time. Because it's the war going on outside. No man is safe from. I'm out.